Buongiorno. Just putting on my shoes over here. Gonna go out for a bit. It's Saturday. Just got a lot of house cleaning to do. Gotta always cleanse all the bad energy and all the bad juju that's always sent my way because I'm a chosen one. Because I'm chosen by God. And a lot of bullshit you gotta deal with. So either way, I mean, you gotta keep up a clean home and you got to do a lot of things, within what you stand for and what you want in life and so forth. Anyways, long story short, there never is a long story short. Trying to get some video here, clarity. So, yeah, it ends up where, what to tell you. So, I haven't talked much about what happened with my experience of my ex and the engagement that I was in. She was still in a relationship the whole time that we were together and engaged. I moved to Michigan and I dealt with everything and anything that she threw at me. I became her life source, my energy, my everything. Either way, since I had broken it off with her since November when she went to Florida, and I hold on, baby, come here, love you, say hi. When she went to Florida, gaslighting everybody of how she lives such a nice life and comfortable. I moved to Michigan and I became the workforce for her, building a team in insurance, which I got my license in September. Either way, it's a learning experience, but the point being is that this woman is ridiculous. And she was in a relationship the whole time we were together, and I was living in Michigan with her. And she practices witchcraft, and she has a coven of 8 people, or had. I dismantled most of them because I am pure of light, and I speak my truth. And so either way, being a God, divine child, or to be a golden whatever, it's not whatever. The point being is that I'm blessed, and I've always been blessed. I've had to walk through shit all my life. And either way, people are clowns to me. They've always been clowns, but at the same time, I've had to be a clown myself. Most, if not half of my life, I've had to be a clown myself just to fit in. And that ship has sailed way out to sea now. But either way, my cat wants to speak her truth as well. But anyways, yeah. So there's a lot that my ex and her people have tried to do to discredit me. And I could care less. They're not shit. There's my cat. Look at those beautiful eyes. Hey, look. Say hi. Come here. I love you. There's a lot. My ex is a fool, and she's getting her karma. And if she's smart, she won't come anywhere near me at all. Not because I don't need to make a threat or nothing. It's just God, my spirit team will whoop your ass fucking with me. That's truth. So the moral of this whole thing is that I am speaking my truth. I went to Michigan in June, the last week of June, I believe. And then we did July 4th in Vegas for a week, or less than a week, like 4 or 5 days. Then July 4th, we spent it in Florida. And just everything, was a sign for me about a lot of things about this woman that I met that found me on Highry. So either way, long story short, there is no ever a long story short, is this woman, my ex that I was engaged to, I got played. I was I was the prey to a predator or predators that solely suck onto people for who they are and what they made, whether it be taxes for the previous year. They do their homework, they do their research. I only got in the insurance industry because of my ex. She's a senior VP at Primerica. But to be honest with you, she doesn't have the talent to be anything less than a manager in my eyes, because everything I had to resign from this company because the company they took her position over mine regardless of all the work I did to build the team. And so either way, I had to resign from gaining 3 licenses in insurance since September, and I resigned in December simply to X out everything of my ex. Throughout that whole time, she's been trying to discredit and, whatever. It's like I'll let her talk whatever she wants to believe and talk. But either way, I've been the pawn. I've been the pawn in her checkers, and I play chess. And even forget about chess, I have a board nobody stepped upon in my days. And you got to be worthy to step upon my board. But anyway, so she's still playing her games to this day. And Karma's beating her ass and beating her man's ass and beating the other covenant. The whole covenant. You're being destroyed as we speak. And you know who you are. So I'm not afraid. I've been here. And I've done a lot more work than you think I've done. And it's not black magic. I beat ass if I got to beat ass. But I stand in my truth. And my truth is this. I don't want anybody to fall victim to the bullshit and the narcissistic that I had to go through this engagement that I made public. And I came out of it barely by the skin of my teeth. I should have been unalived. They've been working on that for a while. I should be dead, but I'm not. There's a lot of things I won't bring to the light on social media. I'll just wait for things to play out the way they need to, and God's divine right timing. But people gotta know, stay away from my ex and from that bullshit. And if it could happen to me, and I'm a smart cookie, always have been. I've been a warrior of one, and then battles of nobody wins. If it could happen to me, it can happen to you. And I'm not speaking crazy. And I have details of everything, of how this person will not quit until she's buried, or he's buried, or whoever. It doesn't matter. God's going to take you all out if you're battling me. But for the most part, it's they won't quit. And so I gotta make this message, and it sucks because I like positive messages. And the positive in this message is that you didn't win. You never will win with me. You should have never played. But it's not like an ego thing with me. It's just, when are you going to stop and learn and focus on your life going forward as I have focused on mine going forward? You portrayed hatred upon me when I've given you nothing but love. And I have been a victimized by you and your covenant or posse, or whatever you want to call it. And either way, the buck stops here. And God says, I'm the example to fuck up your world. I'm showing you the mirror. You're karma. You're done. But you have to own. And I've been waiting to see if you own anything. You don't own nothing. You don't own it up to anything in your life. And you're out there spreading disease and lies and masks and everything. Either way, this is the one time I'm going to acknowledge you out of my time when I do everything for, not even for myself, but I do it for other people. to help them. And I haven't even. This is a message to let you know, to my ex, smarten up. You're not going to win. You're down and out. Stop being welfare. Stop being cheesy. You weren't the mustard. You weren't the mustard before. You're not going to be the mustard now if you don't walk in your truth, and you're full of lies. I am not. And you try to duplicate or you try to mimic. I don't care what you do. I've been done and over with you, but for the most part, like, you're still coming at. And I just want to set the record straight for all the people that I have never voiced about what happened. You know, about my engagement and all this shit. Like, she cheated on me every fucking day of my life. She was the biggest player I could ever be in my whole life. And I was a big player back in the day. And just either way, like, I learned so much. I learned so much, and I was lucky and fortunate to get out. So that was my experience, and you know, this is my way of saying I forgive you. I already forgave you a while ago. God let you know I forgave you. But I'm done. Like, you keep coming around and trying to fuck around, and you're done. You're done. I'm making it public. You're done. No man or no woman, because you're typically you are gay. You prefer women over men. You hid that well, but I knew it. So my ex is she's a lesbian, but she plays like she likes guys, but she uses guys for money, and it's a facade. Like, it's a facade. If I can get played, so can you. Don't be a victim. I was the victim. I'm still alive. I should be dead. They planned my demise while I was in Michigan. Like, they tried. Like, I mean, I was being fed poison for like at least a month. I had pains in my joints I never had in my life. And then as soon as I left, I never had the pains again. So, yeah, I'm speaking up. This message is way all over the place. I'll either redo it or, yeah, I think I'll redo it.